think Gonzaga is a real family institution where everyone knows each other.
College on a personal level. Every single one of my professors knows me by my first name.
It was challenging, absolutely challenging. They were fair, but I always looked at my grades as my paycheck at the time, and they made me work for my paycheck.
You know, and I've grown a lot, doing just different things, whether I expected to change from it or not. I just feel like I've grown, and I kind of like what I've grown to become.
I actually transferred from another school, and it was the best decision I've made yet.
Ask our students, they'll tell you. Ask our graduates, and they will say it too. Ask our faculty, staff, administrators. Every person will emphasize that Gonzaga University is a very special place. Many will tell you they have found a community at Gonzaga, that the people here embraced them, made them feel at home. Most will say that our programs challenged them and gave them the foundation to excel in their lives. The words value and liberal arts, growth and commitment will appear often. And from our students and graduates, you will hear that choosing Gonzaga was one of the best choices of their lives.
Gonzaga made me into what I am today, which is a responsible adult and someone who can handle a lot of situations, who can deal with a lot of problems, and who can also see life for its finer things.
When you look at the different kind of schools that you can choose from, there's schools that you can commute to, take a few classes and leave, and then there's a place like Gonzaga where the education goes way beyond that, and it's wonderful.
It's a community that seems committed to making certain that you leave with something more than just an education, with a commitment to helping other people. It's a really well-rounded place to get an education.
It's a memory that I will always have forever. I don't know, it's probably the best experience of my life. I just loved Gonzaga, still do.
For more than 450 years, the Jesuits have combined a commitment to academic achievement with an emphasis on the full development of every person. Today, Gonzaga continues to build on the Jesuit tradition by helping each of our students develop as a whole person. A Gonzaga education means learning the skills needed to build a successful career. Our graduates get jobs, but our students learn more than a career. They leave with the ability to reason and think critically, the skills to communicate effectively, and the confidence, knowledge, and ethical conviction to share their talents with the world around them.
As a Catholic Jesuit institution, Gonzaga wants students to acquire skills in certain area of specialization, but we don't want to educate specialists without vision. We educate for vision, we educate for hope, and we also educate for responsibility of creating a better world, not only for yourself, but for your family and the larger world in which you, when you leave Gonzaga, will be a participant in.
I think the overall philosophy at Gonzaga is what kind of gives you the upper hand. It makes you think in a more critical way and analyze and question, because they're always challenging you to question and wonder, why are we doing this?
It puts the student at an advantage, the job seeker at an advantage, to have that well-rounded, diverse background, so that, say, even though they're looking for a job in a very narrow field, they can still communicate very intelligently about a lot of other things and not be just so narrow-minded and so focused.
You really understand what it means to become an adult, that you have to have opinions about things, you have to have beliefs, and you have to be willing to go to bat for your beliefs. You have to be willing to back them up. And you start to understand that you're not just a nameless, faceless person out in society, that you can impact it, and what's more, that you probably should impact it. If you believe in something strongly, you should do something about it.
Gonzaga fosters the person, and you really feel strong when you leave, and you feel like you can conquer the world, and that was probably one step up I had on a lot of my competition for some of the jobs that I've had, is confidence in myself.
Gonzaga will challenge you, And we will ask you to challenge yourself, to extend yourself toward your full potential. But we won't ask you to do it alone. Our faculty, staff, and students all share a sense of belonging to the same community, a community in which our students are encouraged and challenged to find and fully develop their unique gifts.
It's a wonderful environment to learn in. They made it so it was fun to learn, challenging. When I was wrong, they told me I was wrong. When I was right, they applauded me. It was great.
There's weeks sometimes when I think, I don't know how I'm going to get to the end of the week, just because there's so much to do. But then the end of the week comes, and I feel really good because I got it all done. And I don't know, I guess it teaches me a lot just about what I can do, you know. I'm pretty proud of the stuff I've done so far.
It's a place of growth, but it's not so challenging or so terrifying that it doesn't seem like you can't do it. It's hard, but it's not inhuman. The competition was there to be taken advantage of if you wanted to. It wasn't forced upon you.
Gonzaga's home is Spokane, Washington, located in the heart of the inland Northwest. Spokane is known for its beautiful location and its relaxed, friendly atmosphere. You'll find entertainment, shopping, and cultural events here to suit all of your tastes. Throughout the seasons, Spokane is an easy place to feel at home. We're proud of our attractive campus, where everything is close and convenient. Students develop friendships that last a lifetime. While they live together in our residence communities or learn together in our classrooms, Gonzaga students share the same experiences and involve themselves in our community. You can participate in many campus activities, from student productions to intramural sports to cheering on the Zags.
I've probably met more close friends here at Gonzaga than I could probably anywhere else. I've met just such a wide variety of people here, and so many of them I've grown close to in just like a year and a half.
I'm just really happy here. I mean, when I go home, like, my mom gets kind of emotional sometimes, but she kind of, her eyes go watery, and she's like, I can tell that you're really happy. And I brought my friends home for Easter, and she was like, I liked your friends in high school, but I really like your friends in college.
Gonzaga is the people and the values you learn in dealing with those people.
Classes are small and friendly at Gonzaga, so our students get plenty of one-on-one contact with our professors. And our faculty believe that teaching is their most important job. While research and publishing are important aspects of their activities, our faculty are committed first to teaching. You'll get to know them, and they will get to know you, person to person.
When I got into the classes, I was really surprised at the amount of work that was involved there, but the professors really go out to make sure that you're getting along in class and that you're really understanding what they're teaching you and what they're expecting you to do.
The challenge comes from, I think, the one-on-one interaction with the teachers. They push you, they want to stretch you to think about things that you haven't thought about before, and to go achieve what you can. That's what higher education is about.
I remember having a lot of difficulty as an engineer with mathematics, and I remember John Firkins, who was the head of the math department, finding out that I was having problems and helping me, tutoring me, and finally we just realized that I just needed a lot more help than I was getting, so he took me on as a private tutor. And then I was so excited that he really cared about me getting through my engineering that we sat down and looked at what I didn't know.
He was a person who was struggling and losing confidence in himself. And I saw the potential and worked with him, and then he paid me the greatest compliment that any teacher can possibly ever receive. And upon graduation, he come flying across the quad with holding onto his motorboard and his gown flowing out behind him. And he ran up to me and he said, I want to thank you. And I asked him for what? And he said, for believing in me when no one else did. And you know, wow, that goes straight to a teacher's heart, because that's what Gonzaga really is about.
Our focus is on teaching, and so even in the research that we do, the emphasis is to involve students in that research and to have them participate and to learn through our research experience.
We understand that the cost of higher education has increased over time. At Gonzaga, controlling the rising cost of education is one of our highest priorities. We will help you make your education affordable and rewarding. And our students and graduates will tell you that a Gonzaga education is an investment that pays a lifetime of dividends.
I don't mind the debts because everything I got from Gonzaga paid off tenfold to what I owe. So it's certainly worth it.
I hope that my kids want to go there because I think it's a wonderful place, and it's definitely worth the money.
It's a very positive world, and it's an investment in a positive attitude and a positive approach to living. That's priceless.
Many independent authorities also recognize the value of a Gonzaga education. Recently, Gonzaga was named the #1 value among regional universities in the West by U.S. News and World Report, and was ranked by them among the best comprehensive regional universities 7 of the last 10 years. Our students and graduates value their education, and independent evaluators recommend Gonzaga. So now, the choice is up to you. We offer our students a place where they will feel at home, a community of people working together to give our students a quality experience, a challenging and rewarding opportunity to grow and excel, a tradition built on 450 years of Jesuit history, and a liberal arts education with meaning and value that will last a lifetime. Come visit our campus and discover the Gonzaga experience.
I just had a blast. I love it. I love Gonzaga, and I guess I couldn't think of a better place on earth.